What is up, internet? And let me just start this video off with, well, first of all, this is episode 4, I believe, of the YZ250 retro rebuild. And if it looks like I'm dragging ass, it's because I'm totally dragging ass. I am so tired, but I've got to keep pressing forward because 2 reasons, really. I need to ride some motocross again. I miss it, and the warmer weather is on its way. It's the middle of March. We're almost into spring, so I've got to at least get this thing to a point where it starts to resemble a motorcycle again. And I mean, that alone will make me feel a little bit better about the fact that I can't ride it yet. And then I'll rest. Then I'll take a short little nap. Whew, man, I'm tired. So what are we gonna do today? Subframe. We've got, this is the upper chain roller. It doesn't really see a lot of action being the upper chain roller, and so it's not really grooved. But there's also a lower chain roller that is 100% of the time getting chain action. It's a busy dude down there. Oh gosh, the jokes. So we're gonna replace those chain rollers. We're gonna clean up this subframe because it's pretty gross. Do a quick inspection, make sure there's no cracks or anything like that. Then we're gonna clean up this airbox and get the airbox back onto the subframe. And the part that I am most excited for is, you can't see it because it's off camera, but there's a box over there and there's yellow bodywork in the box. And so we're gonna get the rear fender and the front fender, and by God, it's gonna start to look like a bike again, and I can't wait. And I think after this video, stuff's really just gonna start rolling. We'll get the engine back in, suspension, just all, ooh, yeah. Okay, all right, so I really wanna go take a nap right now. Let's get this started. To clean the subframe, and let me just show you that real quick. So you can see it's pretty dirty up top. This part is, the top of the subframe is kind of hard to clean when the bike's together. The bottom of the subframe isn't as dirty, but just like the swing arm and the frame, we're just gonna use a Brillo pad with some hot water. Brillo pads, they just do an amazing job on aluminum. So we're gonna do that, but let's get to the nasty stuff. This is the airbox. So if you can imagine, if you don't know, if you're not a dirt bike guru, this is gonna sit inside the subframe and about right here. So this is like a mud guard down here, but inside is where the air filter sits. And so then that air breather right there just connects up to the carburetor on the other side of the frame. Anywho, that's pretty nasty in there. And I do, from time to time, clean the airbox. You know, I'll just spray some degreaser in there and just with a hose, light pressure, not like a pressure washer, because you don't want to get water inside the air boot and potentially in the engine. So stuff some rags in there, and then just degreasers and a toothbrush to get inside the nooks and crannies, and then just light pressure right from the garden hose. But even with doing that every once in a while, it still just gets super nasty in here. So I've got to bring out the big guns. For the airbox, I'm gonna use Super Clean. So full disclosure, Super Clean gave me a bunch of their product. We did a product review like 6-9 months ago. We even did a little giveaway. It's kind of cool. But this is kind of like my secret weapon for the really nasty monkey stuff, like the airbox I just showed you. So they've got a couple of different products. I'm going to use this aerosol can because it's like their foaming action, and I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. So we're going to use that. But I like to give them a plug every once in a while because it's a good product. It works really well. Like I said, it's my secret weapon for the really nasty stuff, and that's what we're dealing with now. So let's get to it. I think the subframe came out pretty nice and clean. It's all shiny and shit. It hasn't been this shiny in a long time. All right, we threw the super clean at the Airbox. Came out pretty good. Let's see, turn around and check this side out. I don't know if you remember what that side looked like, but it was pretty mucky. It was pretty gross. So that came out pretty clean. However, look at that. Oh my gosh, that's still pretty nasty. So the problem with this stuff down here is it's really, really thick, okay? I'm gonna have to take like a chisel or a large flat tip blade, something flat, and just like knock that stuff off, because that's essentially, this is the bottom, right? So this is like their mud guard on the rear tire, but that's essentially air filter oil and dirt from the track just kind of mixed together. It's gross. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that off and finish cleaning up the Airbox with more than just super clean. I'm gonna have to use a tool to clean that part up, but then we'll start putting it together. Oh, I'm so excited. I wanna ride again. Ran into a bit of a snag. This sucks. So let me turn the camera around here. All right, so this is the front fender, and you have 4 screw holes that screw into the bottom of the triple clamp. There's 4 holes right there, hopefully. Well, probably can't. Probably too dark, but let's see. This right here where my thumb is, and this right here, those are the 2 front screw holes. And if we line one of these up, okay, you can see that this side is way off. It's not even close. There isn't anything I'm gonna do to fix this tonight, so I'm gonna go back and look at my invoice and double check I ordered the right fender for the right year bike and all that jazz. Well, I'm done. I'm done for tonight. I'm gonna go take a nap. Keep the rubber side down. We'll see you in the next video. Hopefully we'll have a fender that fits. Bye.